All right, guys, it's leg day today. So if you read the introduction, I really want you to focus on not bouncing out of your squats today, okay? I'm not gonna go into why that's important. You can read above why that's important. I am gonna demonstrate it though. So a few points on our squat. These are back squats today, so we're gonna have it on our back. And I want you to try to make your lat into a stable shelf for the bar, okay? So when we put that bar onto our back, I want you to squeeze back, like you make your back as big as you can, and that's what's gonna keep everything solid as we go down for the squat, okay? So a lot of people think, like suck in our stomachs and make everything tight there. That's the exact opposite of what we want to do, okay? So we wanna keep a big, strong back, push out through our stomach, keep everything tight there, and then go down, okay? Knees are gonna drive out. I don't wanna see any of those knees. We're gonna control the squat down, and then come up fast, okay? So, when we're into the bar, we get it locked in nice and tight, everything's squeezed, knees are gonna drive out nice and slow on the way down, and then explode on the way up, okay? Squeeze everything at the top, nice and slow, control it, and then up. So what I don't wanna see is just you kind of bottom out, and then spring back up, okay? Think of yourself as, kind of like a bow and arrow. If you don't see anybody who's like competitive with a bow and arrow, just fling it back as fast as possible and let it go, okay? They go back slow, nice and controlled, and then it explodes on the way up, okay? So think about that today on your squats. Think about yourself almost like a rubber band, nice and slow on the way down, build up that tension, and then explode for the way up, okay? If you're gonna go heavier across the 4 sets, it's 8 reps. If you're gonna go heavier, don't count the reps before you go heavier, okay? So I want that first set to be as heavy as you can get for 8 reps, okay? So I want that first set to be really hard. Too often when we do like 4 sets of something or 5 sets of 5 or anything like that, we'll build up to the 5 sets and the last set will be our heaviest set. Well, that might equal out to only 1 set being a working set, okay? Or like a difficult set where we're getting adaptation, we're getting change, we're getting stronger, okay? So I want that first set to be as heavy as you can. Maybe it's 225. And we do 225 for 8, and then you can dial it back if you need to. That's when you can drop back the weight. Maybe you do your first set at 225, and the remaining 3 sets at 205 or 185, okay? So take that approach and make that first set. Don't start counting your sets until that first set hits with the heaviest weight you can get for 8. And then if you want to keep it there, that's fine too if you want to really challenge yourself. Or draw it back in weight and to like 185, a little 40 pound, 20 pound drop, and go for there for your remaining sets at 8. Now, after you hit your 8 squats, you're going to go into 16 goblet squats. If you don't have a kettlebell at home, strip the barbell, just use an empty bar and do a front squat, okay? Or a back squat if you're not comfortable with the front squat. But just do something, I prefer you use some weight here today. If you have no weight at home, obviously, you can just do the squat up on the plate. But you're gonna have your heels up on the plate. So this is really gonna put the emphasis on the quads. I want you to try to come off your 8 squats directly into your goblet squats, okay? So come off your 8 squats, you stagger over, you put your heels up on, you grab the kettlebell, you fling it up into the goblet position, and then you go. Now on the goblet squats, I don't want you to stand all the way up. So I don't want you to squat down and then all the way up. I want you to keep tension in your legs for all 16 reps. So we're gonna go down and then just kind of pulse right above that lockout so tension stays in our legs the whole time. Try not to lock those legs out and rest at all during those 16 reps. Keep that tension in your legs, get through the 16 reps, and then you should walk off, and you should need a little bit of a break to get into your next set. Try that for all 4 sets. Get a huge leg pump today. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope that works out. See you guys later.